Hello, Dan. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Hello. It's 14 time. 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 My. That was a Dan exclusive. So today, I'm gonna start Shadowbringers, I think. I think that sounds fun. It sounds a little scary, but it sounds fun. I think we'll have a great time. Yeah, have a great time. I turn my mic up a little bit. I feel like I've been so quiet lately. Is that okay? Is that all bad? Really want to blast out your eardrums with the palm sense. Palm nonsense. Palm sense. Yes, palm sense. I was watching Hannibal edits before this, and I was like, ugh, can I even pause my edit? I had to let it play out, you know? Or I had to let it get to a certain line, and I was like, okay, I can stop now. I'm still on my Fanny mount. I finally got 1 million MGP and got my Fenrir mount. I love it so much. I love it so much. Ah. Oh, I'm excited. Okay. So, oh wait, I'm level 62. It'll be fine. It'll all come out in the wash. I guess I can switch classes if I need to. Yeah, the game's like quiet. I think because I was listening to music last time I was playing. I think that's a little better. Is that too loud? I think that's nice. I think that's nice. Okay. Even though I am not level 70, I've decided that fuck it, we ball is the strat. Hopefully it lets me. Oh yes, Cats. Hello, Cats. Oh, congratulations on your title. It looks so good on you. I cannot imagine how much of a grind that was. How are you? Da 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 da. It's time to be traumatized. Hello, Daxi. Was it even the title I got to? What title did you get? Wait. I guess here. I guess I go here. Did they remodel the Rising Stones, or have I lost my fucking mind? I didn't put it on that screenshot. Okay. I need to get the title Palm Friend. I need to start working towards that. Necromancer? Oh, that's a sick title. Hitaru's itching to share some good fucking news. That'd be, I don't know. Free food therapy can hurt me so much. Hello, Will. How are you? How are you? I was so happy I could catch the end of Kraka's stream. So glad I got to see you guys. Starring Shadowbringers? Yeah, fuck it, we ball. Now I have the Necromancer in a very small amount. Have it, so I'm happy I got it. Cats, you're a pro gamer. I'm very proud of you. Good news, Lobo. We've had a stroke of luck in our search for the beacon. Apparently, our colleagues have stumbled across a hidden path leading down into the hollows around the base of the Crystal Tower. I hope so too. I'm very nervous, but I'm excited too. I really loved Heaven's Ward and Stormblood. I love Hate, so I'm excited. Path I doubt we'd ever found had the Ironworks and the Suns not added their numbers to the party. Thanks to them, we have eager eyes aplenty down there, checking under rocks and peering into every nook and cranny. Still, it sounds like there's a lot of ground to cover. I sobbed. Well, Dan, you're a bit of a crier. I'm kidding. I'm excited. Final Fantasy content ever. I think you'll like it a lot. Oh, well, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And, I mean, a recommendation for Woo. Very high praise. I'm so edgy now. I'm so edgy. My thoughts exactly. Yeah, I'm a crier, Anne. No, we love that for you, babe. The sooner we find this beacon, the sooner we can travel to wherever it is this mysterious voice is coming from. I didn't. Let me finish this and then I'll pull it up. Sound good? And the sooner we can work out how to help our friends. We have to find a way to wake them up and before the Empire comes calling again. Meaning we have no time to lose. I mean, have I hit that? There's a boat in North Silvertier waiting to ferry people to the site, so let's be on our way. Would hype you up. I'd love to get hyped up. Oh, music already. Watch the Walker trailer a lot. I literally rewatched the Dark Souls 3 trailer probably 857 times because it was so fucking good. So I love a trailer. Okay. Let me get out of here and then I'll pull it up. That guitar riff, yeah, it hit. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, let's go. Okay. Let me see. No more game capture, window capture. Oh God, what's this? Oh, don't look, everybody. Don't look. Don't look. Okay. Shadowbringers trailer, here we go. Trailer reaction with Palm. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm wondering... Hannibal jump scare always. Is this should be it. I want to make it, I think I'm gonna have to resize the screen for y'all. Hold on. Or is this fine? Surely this is fine. Whatever. All right, you guys ready? Let's crank this bad boy. Chills already. Full body.
How many years have come and gone since that day? How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one that stood alone against the storm. For the one they called of light. What sayest thou, Master Matoya? We may accept this fate, or defy it, but we cannot deny it.
Deny? I am not wont to run from my troubles. Until our friend returns, I will hold the line.
This town certainly has changed, and not at all for the better.
Bruh, you look so different. Not in the trash can.
I'm not going anywhere. I promise you, Minfilia.
What? Huh? I am confusion. Oh, is this where they introduce Dancer?
Tragedy, greater even than the seventh umbral calamity, must be undone.
I think I'm gonna die.
If history must be unwritten, let it be unwritten.
Hello, Combi! Welcome, welcome!
Become what you must. Become the warrior of darkness.
Wow, that was sick. Wait, guys, I'm sorry. I have to ask a dumbass fucking question. This guy, is he the warrior of darkness we sent back to his world or whatever? Is that him? Or is this supposed to be the warrior of light? I'm confused. Warrior of Light Man? Ew. Why would they make him look like that? Why would they make him look like that? Okay, I thought it was great though. He's the guy they use for every trailer. Okay, that's good. Can we watch the other ones real quick? Do you guys mind if we watch the other ones real quick? So I'm just realizing I haven't watched any of them. We sent back to Mira. Keep him generic, I guess. Yeah. Please watch them all. Okay, I'm ready. This is the Stormblood trailer. Oh, got me. Kraka based. No, I wouldn't say this is spoilers. These are just the trailers. They're pretty, like, vague, I would say. Right? Don't worry, Thax. We'll do it from now on. Well, it's just Shadowbringers and then Endwalker, right? Well, don't worry. You're good. It'll calm me. Lise really did grow on me. She is. I was literally thinking, like, fuck, she's hot. Oh, you play Monk? I want to pick up Monk soon. But I just picked up Dark Knight, so I'm going to stick with Dark Knight for a long time. I was showing to punch me in the mouth. Yeah, Dan, that was really cool. I'm just imagining the budget that went into these. Has been called Meteor? I see. So we're gonna become the Warrior of Darkness. Well, then I picked Dark Knight. Very choice. Mint. I'm so good. Thank you. Yeah, this music is so good. I love all the underwater cities. I lived there so easy. Lobo's favorite place. Is this fucking Hien? No, it isn't. Hello, Spice. It's Meteor. Sorry, it's gonna take me a bit to get used to that. Him being the, yeah. It's handsome dude with the katana, I know. What? The music in the music in Stormblood though, mwah, 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 so good. Oh, that was someone's house. That's not our problem. Stormblood Night. Oh, thank you so much for the resub. Hi, thank you. Happy year anniversary. Thank you for the hot pass. Gosetsu, my uncle. I love Gosetsu. Okay, now we're gonna watch my current favorite X-Spec, which is Heaven's Ward. I'm really hyped for this one now.
Peggy 16.
Peggy! Okay, I'm focused. But thank you so much, Hawk. I hope you're having a good day. I don't blame you, Dan. Peggy? I love pegging. I mean, what? Nice cuts. Oh. Yes. That music. Hits my brain like ASMR. Squeenix? I was so upset when I thought she died. I was fucking so upset. Oh, Okami, don't you worry about it. Okami, that's a me bad. I just met her. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Okami, that's my bad. I didn't know they were gonna show that. No one ever dies at 14, exactly. Dragons.
Yes! Yes! Just so!
Thank you. Yeah, you're right, Okami. Kami, if you ever buy the game, please use my referral code. Thank you, Owu. I'm glad. Ishgard is like so my home. I love it. It just feels so right. That's why I have a house there. Maybe I pick up Warrior again. You should, Dan. Me too, Okami. Don't even worry about it. I prefer cold, but I've lived in Texas my whole life, so you know. I definitely do romanticize the cold. If I saw that many dragons coming towards me, all I do is open my legs. I mean, what? Lodorito, yes. The dragons did nothing wrong. That was clean. Is there an A Realm Reborn trailer? You're so right, Okami. There must be. Yeah, it's okay. There is. Are these too loud? Well, I guess it's a little late. I guess we love the loud now. Saying, oh my god, Zach, you're right. This is so evocative of early Final Fantasies, this song. It's just like, Sid looks so young. Fuck, this song is good. Yeah, you're right, Spice. How could they do that to me? Bro, it makes me want to restart the game. but just it makes you want to. Oh, wow. That's really cool, Dex. It does? Wow, I did not know that. That's so cool. That's beautiful, honestly. That's beautiful. Shit. Wow. I'm so glad we got to watch those together. And I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Okami, didn't you see it yesterday? And with that, my beautiful palmies, we can start Shadowbringers. Yay! Okami, I am going to be playing Shadowbringers, which will be spoileries for you. So just a fair warning. I'm so sorry, lovely. Like, it probably won't make any sense to you. I might be lurking. Well, thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it quite so much. Let me get out of here. Can you guys hear the game okay? I'm also gonna play. Oh, Okami, if you want, I can add you. Only if you want, though. You can't add when you're on the free trial, but I can add you. Okay. No, you can't send the request, but I can add you. But I can send the request. So, what's your name? Let me look you up by your last name. Okay. Let me look you up. No, you're fine. Oh, are we on different worlds? Or did I spell it wrong? No, okay, last name G-U-R-E. Exit. We might be on different worlds. Unsure. We maybe are. Oh well. Well, I can always travel and add you some other day. I'm in Crystal, Zalera. Heading to the survey site, madam. It's on the eastern shore off the lake, and the swiftest way to get there is by boat. Yeah, there's data center travel and stuff now, so it's easy peasy. Just takes a couple minutes. So I'll grab you another time. Oh, hell yeah. 8 characters? That's pretty sick.
Look how many people there are. Should we get to it then? Pick up anything that seems the least bit device-like, and we'll make ourselves a pile.
Well, if it isn't the hero of the hour, maybe you'll change our look. We've found bugger all without you.
Big wedge!
Aye, aye. Well, we could hardly say no to a call for aid from the Scions.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries.
Jesse collared the chief for some other business, so we'll be working twice as hard to make up for his not being here.
Thrice as hard, even.
Thank you, both of you. I'm sure we'll find that beacon in no time.
I'm not seeing anything out here. Do you reckon you could squeeze in there, Wedge?
And get stuck halfway? No, thank you.
You're right.
I could try if you like.
Tataru, no! We couldn't ask you to do that.
Oh, I'll be fine. This receptionist is not afraid to get her hands dirty.
See, this is the Warrior of Light. Not that other guy.
Sorry, I meant to say, the scholars haven't finished their preliminary assessment of the site yet, so we're not supposed to venture too far in.
What's MR?
What's that you got there? Now that looks promising.
Oh, mister.
Isn't that the
I understand,
ironworks symbol? Counterfeiters?
Hello, cutie Haru.
Now I have you.
You are right.
What's happening?
Stay with me. Focus on my voice.
You have a kind of attractive voice, so okay.
Let expanse contract. Eon become instant.
How are you, cutie Haru?
Wait, this must be it. The device. Oh, this is supposed to happen.
Throw wide the gates that we may pass.
Oh, safe journey, Warrior of Light. Find our friends and bring them home.
Stay comfy as long as you can, sweetie Haru. You deserve it.
The dawn's light will shine again.
Oh, do not look at me so.
You're slaves to a tyrant! There's no freedom in that!
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you! Go! Spirited accounts always come as a welcome.
We did everything right! Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this!
Your time has not yet come.
Why internally? Scream externally.
From endless dreams I awake. Something vague, yet urgent, calls me to action once more.
Yes, they're very pretty. It kind of reminds me of the place in Black Panther, where they commune with the past Black Panther.
Rare to meet someone out here who's not a peddler themselves. What brings you into the wilds this time of night? Well, if it ain't the oldest joke in the book. Me grandad, God's rest his soul, used to tell that one to the barman at kicking out time. And when, pray tell, did we last have a dark night? You rotten old drunk, you, he'd reply. Yeah. Over 100 bleeding years ago, that's when. You got that look down to a T. I'd almost think you meant it. Ah, got to you, did they? Poor beggar. That explains it then.
I can't drink on the job, sir. Hello, Neko. It's good to see you.
Roads to travel and wares to sell, but you.
How are you?
You best hurry along to the town nearby. Just head east through the trees and aim for the Shining Tower. You'll find the place soon enough. 'Tis the biggest settlement for malms around. Go on now, friend. They'll take good care of you in the Crystarium.
Nervous noises. Nervous noises. Oh no, Neko, I'm so sorry. Stupid construction.
To dizzying heights it rises. The gleaming spire. Its tip threatening to pierce the blinding canopy. There, it will all begin anew. Between dark and light. The pure and the corrupt. The one true struggle.
Ooh, nice. I'm very excited. Ooh. I had this like knee jerk. I worry about even saying this. I had this like knee jerk kind of against Shadowbringers because when I was playing through Heaven's Ward and I said it was my favorite X-Pact and I like it so much, everyone would be like, oh, but Shadowbringers is the best. And I'm like, can you not just let me live in my moment? Can you just chill for 5 seconds? Can you not just let me live in my moment without fucking blah. But I'm very excited regardless. And I think this map might be useless. I can't even summon my mount. It's very pretty here. Stormblood has the best girls though? Oh, for sure. But you get what I'm saying. Like, just chill. Time for the best isekai story. I did like Reincarnated as a Slime a lot though. I actually have a slime plushie.
Halt!
Bunny! She's pretty.
Every face in this city I know. Yours, I do not. This is the threshold of the Crystarium, stranger, and I am its gatekeeper. If you would enter, you will answer my questions.
Hi. I'm Lobo.
From where do you hail? The source? What is this cryptic nonsense? Had you given me an honest answer, I would not have barred you away. We care little here for a person's place of origin, but instead, you chose concealment. And I will not suffer you to pass.
Limsa Labimsa sounds just as fake as the source. Yeah, I figured.
That one had eaten. It must have gulped down the whole hand. Ring and all.
There's no winning. She's pretty though. But I just left him. It was just a couple minutes.
Everything all right, Captain?
Quite all right, my lord. Just a stray sin eater, and a weak one at that.
Sin Eater? Oh my god, Hottie ripped this in their campaign.
I see. Weak or not, we should be on the lookout for more.
Okay, thank you, Neko.
But I see you've met my guest. I will escort her to the Crystarium myself, if you've no objections.
Another of your mysterious friends, is it? I should have known. Very well.
This
I'll
is my
inform the
son.
others your guest is to be given
This
the
is
run
my
of the
little
city.
guy. I can tell.
Pray forgive my less than cordial welcome. May the rest of your stay with us be a pleasant one.
Okay, thank you.
Come with me. I will answer whatever questions you have when we are somewhere more private.
Okay. I'm the Warrior of Light. I don't really have questions. Neko. Neko, you're so silly.
Right then, before we plunge into the wheres and wherefores, let me first thank you for answering my summons.
Or is this not my son?
I had intended to bring you directly to my personal quarters, but I fear my aim was slightly off. That you are still able to make the crossing unharmed is a great relief.
Maybe he just sounds a lot like him.
And so, we come to the question of where. The realm in which you now find
Fair.
yourself belongs to one of the 13 reflections, or shards. The first, to be precise, even if its inhabitants are largely oblivious to the fact. As to wherefore, having been awarded the rather grandiose title of Crystal Exarch, I, in my capacity as caretaker of the Crystarium, thought to seek the aid of you and your companions.
Oh yeah, this isn't my son. But he does sound a bit like Alphino, doesn't he? Maybe it's just the inflection.
An inkling, yes. I can only beg your forgiveness. Matters here forced my hand. But all shall be explained in due course, I promise you.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm glad you guys hear it too. Because I was like, I think I'm pretty good with voices. I thought maybe Alphino's balls just dropped.
Here in the first, the world has been all but consumed by primordial light. It began a century ago, by this realm's reckoning. A luminous flood swallowing everything in its path. More than 9/10 of this star was lost. And the fortunate few who survived are hounded by
I love
abominations
Alphino.
born of that catastrophe even now.
A little late, but he got there. Oh my lord.
Sin eaters, we call them. The creature you saw earlier was one such monstrosity.
I wish Hottie was here so I could roast them. Because in the D&D campaign Hottie ran for us, there was a sin eater enemy that we befriended.
It was to save the first from this menace that I learned to bridge the rift between worlds. That I might call upon the aid
We called
of the
him Cinny.
greatest of heroes. And though it meant depriving a world of its champion, I had to try, for in saving the first, you would bring salvation to the source as well. But what manner of host harangues his guests in the middle of the road? Let us continue our talk within the Crystarium.
The Sanguinarish? Signer? Is that what he's wearing? Is that what... Or is that something else? Hottie got caught, yeah. No, it's a newer one? Oh. Well, I'm always in favor of buying things from the Mog Station. Oh, can't really recently. Oh, I've seen the one you're talking about then, and it's hot. You should buy it. It's really good. I would buy it if I was spending money. Cat's the same wavelength. We're sharing the brain cell today. Oh, this is beautiful. I have with Mog Station is making raid bosses by all means. Hello, there is never enough
The soul
I don't know what that last thing is.
A world all but resigned to oblivion.
But hello, it's nice to meet you.
Each stone was laid with hope. The town itself a symbol. A monument to defiance in the face of death. No would-be hero could fail to answer its call. For who among us does not yearn for salvation?
What are these animals? Ding, 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 ding. The Crystarium. Norvrant. Oh, look who it is. Oh, it's Dan. Here you go. I'll give you a kiss. Mwah. DACA is usually onomatopoeia, how we spell it, for light machine gun fire. Oh, thank you, Neko. Fuck, I'm not high enough level. Shit. Alright, Sage it is. And here we are. Welcome, my friend, to the Crystarium. Palm Nubo? I bet you eat it. They're called LMGs. Oh, no. Oh. See, look at all the XP I could have gotten for my fucking Dark Knight. For a large amount, as possible of rapid gunfire, it usually goes to extremely unsafe degree. I see. My Sage is level 80. I don't need this XP. What level is my red mage? 77? Oh my god, what's wrong with me? 74 Gunbreaker? I haven't played Gunbreaker in 20 years. What's my Dragoon? Okay, fuck. What's my white mage? Your gear's giving me anxiety. It's gonna break? Oh. Fuck, I guess we'll just do Sage for right now. And just... Is my gear gonna break? Oh yeah, it doesn't look the best. Is there a mender nearby? Surely they have menders in this world. Is it? Oh yeah. Oh, it works. So I take care of Lobo. Yeah, Dan. Someone can't take care of Lobo. Fuck. Dan, you're doing a bad job. A vendor available soon. Okay, thank you. Now, a full and frank discussion in the privacy of my study would seem to be in order. But I think our conversation would be more meaningful were you first to gain a grasp on the situation here. To that end, I would like you to visit a few of the Crystarium civic leaders and glean something of this world and its predicament. Great. The old meet and greet. As you can see, this path will take you directly to the Aetheryte, convenience with which I'm sure you're only too familiar. Being the rightful object of my summoning spell, you should, in theory, be able to reach all the way back along your aetheric trail and find a connection to the source, believe it or not. Give me a few minutes, lol. What level is your Dark Knight? 62. 62. I strongly suggest you complete this attunement before venturing any further. Oh, don't worry about it, cats. Don't worry. Look, it's Thax. Thax thinks I need taken care of, but I'm capable. After you've done so, walk up to the steps next to Aetheryte and head out to the left to arrive in the Crystalline Mean. This is where you'll find your collective of crafters and gatherers, as well as their spokeswoman, Catless Everdeen, one of the people I should like you to meet. Another is Morin. To reach him in his cabinet of curiosity, you want to avoid the aforementioned steps. Take the exit on the left and simply continue straight along down until you come to the large doors at the end of the path. The third and final person I like you to meet is Bragi, our man in charge of trade and distribution. He is found in the markets, which he can access from the opposite side of the Aetheryte Plaza. Possible to get your dark. It would take 2 hours. You have dailies still. I haven't done dailies yet, but I'll do them later today. So we'll just play Sage for now. And next time I stream 14, I'll have Dark Knight at 70. In seeking out each of my colleagues, you will visit the major districts of the city and hopefully gain a feel for this place. I trust my directions are simple enough. Catless Everdeen, exactly. Dan, it was laying right there. I had to grab that for crystal clear. It seems like to the mender I just go up the steps. That seems pretty one too. Very good. I concede the layout of the Crystarium owes more to historic necessity than planning, but I'm sure you'll learn its twists and turns before long. In all honesty, the true challenge may be finding the right way to approach its citizens. As you discovered during your encounter with the captain, the people of this world are unaware of the existence of other stars and will struggle to accept the truth of your origin. That being the case, when we ask whence you hail, as they inevitably will, I suggest you claim to share a homeland with the Crystal Exarch. This is an unspoken rule here about peering too deeply into that peculiar mystery. When you finish making the rounds, pray and meet me in the large courtyard at the center of town. Until then. I know if I spent 2 hours doing dailies and spamming dungeons, Dax would kill me for cock teasing about starting. Shadowbringers. Pray meet me at the Waking Sands. Retainer. Materia. Mender. Oh, I could have found this on my own. Y'all have no faith in me. Just repair everything. Just get it all done. Is it? It felt like up, left, right. It felt pretty simple to me. I understand, Dan. You are click-clacking. Let me grab all the Aetherite shards first. I'm sure you said that with your totally legit ways. Hello, cutie lights. How are you? That lights. Thank you so much for resubbing. That's crazy. 16 months. That's awesome. Wait, hold on. What's going on, guys? What's going on? Ignis, thank you so much for resubscribing. Happy 3 months, Ignis. Happy. Oh, guys. Guys, whoa. Woo, thank you so much for giving me your Prime. Thank you. You did not have to do that. You're so sweet. Thank you guys for the hype train. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, cutie lights. Mwah. Thank you, Awu. Mwah. Thank you, Ignis. Mwah. Y'all are so good to me. I'm very grateful. Don't tell Crack I used the Prime. Mom's the word. Aw, Daxy, thank you for the bits. Thank you. You're too sweet. I'm doing good. How is everybody? I hope y'all are all doing well too. Is it beneath me? It must be, right? There's a lot. I guess let's run up here real quick. Alright. There it is. I like the look of these Aethernet shards. This place is pretty sick. Alright. Step 1 is get all the shards. Step 2, everything else. Think you like the zones too? I'm excited. Oh, good morning, Agnes. I got up early today because I had therapy, but then my therapist ghosted me, so now I'm here. I'm very excited to see all the zones and stuff. So far, it's been so aesthetic. Is there another one down here? The crystalline mean. Did I get that one? Okay, I think... Alright, we'll go ahead and talk to this person while we're down here. Who's click-clacking behind me? Oh, is it Daniel? Is it Daniel? I think so. Oh, this architecture is just gorgeous. Here we go. Click clack, click clack. Just like Steiner. Excuse me, miss. Are you recently come to the city, perchance? I'm quite familiar with our civic roles, you see, and... Oh, well, Well, what I mean to ask is, have you brought any books with you? A rumpled scroll, even? A scrap of scribbled on parchment? But my apologies. Literature is something of an obsession of mine, as well as my profession. My voice, Steiner, yeah. Tell you that's not what Dan sounds like walking around. Librarian Morin at your service, and this humble collection is known as the Cabinet of Curiosity. Cast your magic on my blade. That was so cute. I loved how much he respected Vivi. As your powers of perception have likely informed you, my colleagues and I are responsible for curating all manner of tomes, documents, and other vehicles for the written word. As horrific as the loss of life and land wrought by flood unquestionably was, the damage to recorded knowledge was no less catastrophic. We few do all we can to preserve what wisdom survived. But tell me, what brings you to the cabinet today? Looking for any title in particular? Mayhap a spot of academic research? I just came to say hi. Oh, so you have an interest in modern history. Splendid. A thorough review of recent events can often yield novel perspectives. I quite agree. If you would prefer something visual to accompany the account, then I think I have an illustrated history book for children somewhere. Just a moment and I'll fetch it for you. Was that a drag? Did he just drag me? And here we are. Would you like to pull a chair? Make yourself more comfortable. On with the lesson then. Thank you guys for the hype train. Oh, that was so sweet of you guys. I really appreciate it. Choo-choo! And good luck with your library, Ignis. 100 years ago, or near enough not to matter, villains known as the Warriors of Light slew the Shadow Keeper, the Steward of Darkness. In the wake of this tainted deed, light began to pour into the world as if from unseen cracks. It pooled and swelled without cease until the day an enormous, blinding wave rose up and swept across our star. We called this calamity the Flood of Light. Everything it touched was leached of life and vigor, leaving naught behind but a luminous wasteland. How Alice Chambers never start acting like NPCs to his friend who's got Oh, Neko, that sounds awesome. Yet, just when it seemed that all would be lost, a savior appeared before us. The Oracle of Light. She stood twixt us and approaching doom, and by her power did she stay the flood. Thus was Nordvarnt, and Nordvarnt alone spared the fate of erasure. Tragedy would, however, arrive in another form. From the blasted emptiness descended horrors of strange and terrible aspect to bedevil the few folk who survived. These sin-eaters were light incarnate, and in their fulgent presence stole the night from Nordvarnt's sky. Even now, they circle the remaining bastions of civilization, ever on the hunt for us, ever hungering for our flesh. These naked cat girls. And thus did the world become what it is. Should you ever wish to hear the tale again, I would be glad to retell it for you. Or if you would rather I speak of other matters, that too would be my pleasure. I should be glad of the company. Your exchange with Morin has taught you about the flood of light. Wow. Hi, Kits. Here you go, Kits. Let me give you a little dote. Thank you. Wait. On that mural. Oh, Spice, I'll give you a dote. Hold on. Where are you, sweetie? I gotta come back. Yeah, Ket's about to give you that self-sus that you so crave. Okay, I forgot. Decorative door. That's definitely another decorative door. Come on, Daniel. You about to get the double dotes? Thank you, Spice. Me first, hell yeah. You were faster than me. Alright, now we'll go this way, and then we'll go up last, I think. Do things in the order he told us to do them. The music is really good. 100 best requests for playing full playlist down with ranking. Oh hell yeah, good for you, Dan. Battle bit, my room is exploded. Battle bit? What's that? New to the city, friend. The spinning head and wide eyes gives you away. Battlefield meets Roblox. Oh, okay. I will hydrate and stretch. Thank you, Hawk. I got my huge water bottle today, my 50-ounce one. Yay! Thank you for the headband. Thank you. Battlefield Squad and Roblox had a threesome and made the perfect baby. Yeah, I actually asked for just the regular smart water sizes, but they got me the huge ones, which is fine. They're actually really great for streaming, so means I don't have to get up. Yes, me too, Dan. Hydrate important. Yes, I'm like a third way done with it, so we're doing good. Welcome, my name is Braggy. Braggy? I don't know. And I'm the master of these markets. They gave the district another official title, but I'm not in the habit of using it. Too florid by half. In any case, our merchants stock a range of equipment for Mistil, such as yourself, so finding something your size shouldn't be a problem. Aye? Something wrong? Oh. Let's see if we can straighten this out. See these two in front of us? The shorter one is a human. And the taller one is an elf. The sturdy individual over there is a Galgant. Whilst the one with horns is a Drawl. And then you have the large scaly chaps with long tails and a knack for raising livestock. That would be a Gazoon. Which is apparently not the name you know them by. Now I'm curious to know which far-flung region you hail from. Ah, the same as Exarch, eh? Well, that explains it. You don't get much further flung than that. We've had a few of your lot pass through in recent years. Despite their obvious learning, they've floundered over the simplest things. But not to worry, should you find yourself confused by the local language of customs, I'll be here to answer your questions. The peoples of the first. Ooh. Oh hell yeah, I see that necromancer title. Did I get it? I grabbed this one, didn't I? Now I have to touch it just to be sure. Is there a way to dye my gear? Okay, the way to tell if your gear is dyeable is if it has a little circle in the top left, like this. Or top right. If it has one of those, it's dyeable, yes. So you can right click it and dye it. It is a big dick title, you're right. Ah. I'm just wondering. Uh-huh. Wait, do I not have to attune to them all? Or have I just already done it? Oh, no, not down there. Up. You do? Okay. Got one right here, and then one that way. Yeah, I'm sorry, Okami. Later on, it's easier. Like, when I start a new class, I have to have some glam plates that are for any class I could slap on. Like, where is this one? This is a classic one to just slap on any class. Or maid is always good. Any others? Oh, this is my gold saucer attire. This one's also great, but I do currently have a gun blade on it because it was my gun. It's my gunbreaker Luke. Did I attune to this already? Okay. So I need to go up there? Sir, yes sir. Oh my god, they're doing the squats! The Warrior of Starbucks. Yeah, when I was doing the White Mage quest, I'm sure you remember Thax, but I was saying that I was like on break from my Starbucks shift to do my White Mage quests. Pretty bunny girl. Ability skills of the subclass if I'm using main or vice versa. On break, pursue your education. Very important to do. I don't know what you're asking really, Okami. I hope someone in chat can answer. Catless, look, it's you. One sec, I gotta get your little 8th right. Nice. Yeah. Oh, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Son of a Gaming. Welcome. My name is Lobo. I'm a Pomeranian VTuber and variety streamer. But I mostly play Final Fantasy stuff and horror stuff. How was your stream? Thank you so much for coming. You were playing Grounded. Oh, how was Grounded? I haven't played it, but I've heard really good things. Everyone, please go give Son of a Gaming a follow. I tried so hard to type that. You did good. You guys did good. Don't even worry about it. Y'all are wonderful mods. Good, but I'm tired. Oh, yes, I can imagine. I can imagine so. Well, hey, if you need to go rest, go get some food, whatever, please do. Definitely don't feel obligated to stay around. I know after stream it can be a lot to even just, like, interact in a chat. But I really appreciate you bringing your community over. It's so sweet. And let me give you a follow. Ta-da! It's like, I can't, like, blood. Cover physical damage and help. I'm using my subclass. I'm confused as what you mean by subclass. Subclass is the word that has me confused here. Yeah, I gotta go see what the rest of your stream, but first, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, son. Have a good rest of your day. Unless you mean class archetype. Yeah, I don't know. I'm also confused. I'm trying not to be, but I am kind of confused. Rare to see a place so well stocked with goods, isn't it? But not here. I'm gonna guess you're new to our fair city. Well, for what it's worth, you've chosen a fine sanctuary. The Exarch can throw up a barrier if the Sin Eaters come knocking, so it's a damn sight safer in here than it is out there. Safer and more civilized, too. Thanks to us and the mean, we work together to procure materials and resources and craft the goods which make city life possible. This is the place to visit if you need a coat mended or kettle forged. Just don't go thinking it'll all be handed to you on a plate like those Illumoran layabouts. Here in the Crystarium, we work for a living. Okay, boomer. Though I see you're no stranger to honest labor, you don't have that whiff of indolence on about you like some folk I've met. Still, I can't quite pin down your profession. Where is it you're from? One of the Exarch's countrymen, you say? I see. Well then, I'll work twice as hard to make you feel welcome. Our city wouldn't even exist if it weren't for him. And any friend of his is a friend of ours. It's really quite incredible when you think about it. They say his grand magic summoned the Crystal Tower into existence, pulled the entire thing out of the air. It wasn't long before droves of refugees began congregating around its base, desperate for shelter after losing their homes to the flood. Cats. I understand. And that's how the Crystarium began. After the Exarch's invitation, buildings started going up, and with the help of some curious relics brought forth from the tower, this place gradually expanded into the thriving metropolis you see today. The city stood here for decades now, yet the eldest among us swear the Exarch looks exactly the same as he did back then. He is indeed a man of many mysteries, but for all his secrecy, he has never yet let us down. So, if he, and you, wish to remain silent about your shared homeland, then the folk here will respect your wish for privacy. I am, however, more than a little curious to see if any crafting talent you might be hiding. If you've ought to contribute to the front, be sure to come back and visit us once you have a chance to settle in. I am a bit of a crafter. I'm a bit of a goldsmith. Among Us? No. Just ask for Catless, and I'll find you a niche here in the crystalline main. You can help us keep the cogs in city greased and turning. Life in the Crystarium. I need to take a drink. Yeah, you'll get everything you want, Okami. Yeah, you can play a bunch, so here are all the classes and jobs I've leveled. Easy, my babies. And my goldsmith, miner, fisher, and botanist. Someday these will all be 90. Someday. 69? Wait, where's... Heh. Nice. Yeah, I played Dragoon all through Heaven's Ward, I'm pretty sure. And then I switched. I switched a lot. Well, I like to play whatever makes sense canonically in the story for me. For Lobo, like what journey is Lobo going through, you know? Yes, Dax, you're a pro gamer. I'm working on Omni Combat, you got it. Dax actually just got everything 90. Sven. Sven, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Thank you, thank you. That's so sweet of you. I'm gonna try to read your whole name. Sven Arnold Dessen. Sven Arnold Dessen. Yes, I hope that was all right. Okami will make a gear set list. Yes. Okay, so now we head back. Dan's gonna teach you how to get it all done. Okay. Well, how did you fare? Did my colleagues help you form a clearer picture of this world and its people? Yes. Yes, it seems you were treated to a most thorough introduction. I understand it was something of a chore, but 'twas necessary that you grasp these things before we proceed. As for the Crystal Tower's origin, you may have noted the details are sparse. The structure is, in fact, the self-same one you know in the source, transported to the first in its entirety. It was my first attempt at breaching the boundaries between worlds, something of a trial run for your eventual crossing. And although I do not know which era I tore it from, I do know that its arrival served to set the wheels of fate into motion. Ooh. Should I go ahead and use this coffer? If I open the right thing? Required level 70. So can I pop it if I'm not level 70? Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna pop it for Dark Knight then. Yes, cats, get some sleep, but thanks so much for coming and hanging out with me. It was really nice to see you. I hope you have sweet dreams. Alright. Wait, is it gonna let me click it? Pause the dead dreams. You've done as I requested and learned something on the world in fuck me, one sec. Learn something of the world in which you find yourself. Now it's time. I fulfilled my half of the bargain, explained what has befallen your comrades. That is a conversation I would rather have in privacy of my quarters, however. I must go on ahead to the tower and organize a few things, but I shall see that the guards know to admit you. Thank you, Owu. Sometimes I just get really tongue-tied. Behemoth nightmares. Well, yes, of course. It can be opened and closed just like any other. Does that seem strange to you? I know not how the tower functioned in your time, but I assure you that there's no danger of us being locked inside. Reading Savage, you're so right. Sven, thank you so much for your little bit. Thank you. Thank you for the free therapy. You can always come around for free Lobo therapy. I'm happy to help. It's just free therapy that I paid $60 for plus $14.99 a month. Plus however much I've spent on the Mog Station. Greetings, madam. The Exarch awaits you within. Thank you, Ignis. I get that, Dax. I really do. I'll like change words and stuff sometimes, and it's just whatever. That's it now.
Welcome to the Ocular, my private study. We can speak here without fear of being overheard. I have much to explain, but the truths which I must touch upon in doing so would cause only distress and confusion to the people of this world. Pray keep that in mind. Now, I am sure you are desperate to know the fate of your fellow scions.
Okay.
To put it simply, they are here in the First. Their arrival, however, was not as recent as you may imagine. Here, time flows at a different pace from that of the Source. In the space of a single hour in your home world, an entire year might pass
yes,
in the First. And the reverse could also be true. The pace fluctuates without rhyme or reason, and it cannot be predicted. That said, we seem to be entering a period of near equivalence, and thus, for the moment, you need not overly concern yourself with the passage of time. As for your companions, however, Yustola and Urianger have dwelled here for 3 winters, all told, while Thancred's count stands at 5.
I don't think he realizes how cruel this is.
Arrivals, Alphino and Alize, have lived in the First for almost a year. My intention had been to summon only you, but the art of reaching across worlds has proven exceedingly difficult to master. Thus it was that my fumbling hand closed upon those to whom your fate is most closely bound as well. As they were not the object of my summons, their transference was incomplete. Though they may appear to possess corporeal bodies, they are, in truth, merely spirits that one can see and touch. Consequently, while you yourself will be able to pass between worlds with relative freedom, they will not. Much as it grieves me, they are stranded here.
Thank you for the follow, Sven. I hope you enjoy your time in Pomdonia.
We spent every waking hour searching for a way to reverse the summoning. In the beginning, at least. As you may have surmised, however, our efforts met with little success. And then we all but abandoned the endeavor once Urianger shared with us the vision he had witnessed during his journey through the rift.
I'm about to choke this little twerp out.
In that chaotic no man's land between realms, time and space warp and blend in unexpected ways. What Urianger saw was the future. That which would one day come to pass. In his vision of tomorrow, the first was rejoined with the source. This collision of worlds brought about the 8th umbral calamity and the deaths of countless multitudes. Amongst those who perished, Urianger clearly saw the fall of the Scion's mightiest champion. He watched you die. And thus did the Scions embrace their exile, and began searching this world for a means to forestall the coming catastrophe in yours. Their souls are stranded in the first, yes, but they have fought on, desperate to save their home and you from destruction. Nor have their efforts been in vain, for it was they who finally established that the elimination of the Sin Eaters will indeed serve to prevent the calamity. Considering these circumstances of our meeting, you would be forgiven for doubting my version of events. And so, before all else, I would suggest you track down your comrades and hear the tale from their lips. I shall of course be happy to assist in these reunions, and you need not make any decisions regarding your involvement until you are certain of where you stand. Meanwhile, I promise I will not rest until I have found a way to help your friends return home. What say you? Have I earned your trust for the moment, at least?
No! I look so sad.
Excellent. You will not regret this. With that settled, we shall have to see about getting you ready for the road.
He stole my friends.
Traveling across the rift has no doubt left you weary. I will arrange for a room where you might rest in comfort. While it's being prepared, perhaps I can show you around.
He stole my friends. Literally, Thancred's been here for 5 fucking years. Thank you for the head pats, Hawk. Thank you. Was there something you needed, sweetie Hawk? Eh, it was very sweet of you to not want to interrupt the cutscene. I trust this fucker about as far as I could throw him. I'm not happy. I'm angry, Palm. Just want to give pats. Oh, well, thank you. You know I love the pats. Hawk pats are the best. But it was all for the sake of making him older and cooler. The Crystarium boasts a number of residential districts, but I have been informed that a room has become available at the Pendants. Which, as it turns out, is perfect. Our path there will take us past the markets, and I was hoping to give you my own introduction to their wares. Come along. This little guy. Set. I didn't see it on the map. It was a little too much for my brain. New area takes a bit to get used to.
This is the Musica Universalis, the commercial heart of the Crystarium. What you might need to prepare for your journeys can be purchased here. Ah, yes. You must be curious about the currency. Fear not. The gil you carry will serve you well enough. Each nation once minted its own coins, but 'twas all a jumbled mess following the flood. After much debate, the local merchants eventually elected to revert to the old ways, wherein a coin's value was decided by the worth of its metal. As for a unit of measurement, we agreed upon the term gil, a word borrowed from coins uncovered within the Crystal Tower here. And as our traders peddled their wares across the land, so too did our usage of gil become common practice. From what your stola tells me, a standard coin from the source equates to exactly 1 gil here, or near enough not to matter. Our way of life has benefited greatly from the artifacts we recovered from the
Wouldn't it have been crazy if they used a different
some of which may be
money system and we had to figure that out? That would suck. Those look like phone cases. They have iPhones, right? They have iPhones!
I fear it would not be practical for us to provide everything to which you are accustomed. You shall need a means to access the commodities of your home world. Avan Kerm Sin?
Yes, I'm here. Of course I'm here. What amusements do you have for me today?
My dear Feo Ul.
I really thought it was the leprechaun from Lucky Charms.
For you, I have the most vital task. This fine lady is a friend from a distant realm. And we have need of a means to ferry things back and forth.
Sacks of nuts!
Might you be able to assist us in this matter?
You came from beyond, didn't you? From beyond the rift? How wonderfully exciting! What a brave and reckless and marvelous thing you did! You've the heart of a pixie, you do. After careful consideration, I have decided to grant you my assistance. Make a pact with me and the fun can begin.
I don't know, should we be making pacts with pixies?
But answer me this, traveler. Did your garments come with you when you crossed over? Your teeth? Your nails? Just as I thought,
when my dick got left
you've a good
behind.
stout connection with your home through which all your belongings, great and small, may easily pass.
Pacts with the Fae? Who would do that? I wonder.
From this moment forth, I will be your Isne Fis, and you my Snay Yak. Like the branch which sprouts from the sapling, our bond will flow unbroken from one to the other. Raise your hand. Tis done. We are bound now, dearest sapling. Come then. Make your request. Tell me your desire. I wish to visit this world of yours.
Mayhap her message to your friends in the source to inform them of your safe arrival.
Woo! You're not supposed to make deals with the Fae! You gotta be careful! I think if I don't send the message to Tataru, she'll be mad, so.
Consider it done.
As you heard, that was Feo Ul of the Pixies. Their kind possess an affinity for magic akin to that of arcane beings. They rarely show themselves in populated areas, but Feo is insatiably curious even by pixie standards, and seems to have taken a liking to the Crystarium. Right, we were going to organize a room for you, weren't we?
Creel. Yeah, I like Creel a lot, but I didn't want Tataru to be unhappy with me. I like Tataru too. I love them both. Someday I want to buy Creel's outfit in the Mog Station. Delivery Moogles, market boards, and summoning bells while on the first. Nice. Creel is so great. Ah, there you are. I was just finalizing the matter of your accommodation. You'll have a private room here at the Pendants for the duration of your stay, to make use of as you see fit. I have a home back home, though. When you're ready to retire, the manager will show you to your lodgings. Pray rest and recuperate, and we shall reconvene in the ocular anon. I believe that covers all the practical concerns. Thank you for answering my call, Lobo. We are denied the comforting blanket of night, but may peaceful dreams attend you nonetheless. Ah! Honestly, system HUD layout. Despite her being a potato, she has a great mother teacher energy. She really does. I want to move my blood gauge. I don't know where to move my blood gauge, but I want to move my blood gauge. Maybe above. Oh, and then I can move my dark side gauge in the middle. Sorry, this is bothering me. A little more up. There we go. Ooh, clean. Yeah, I love Creel. Yeah, she's just like really trustworthy. But I also love, oh, what is her name? Nanamo. I love Nanamo too. Pleasure to meet you, miss, and welcome to your new home at the Pendants. Your room is ready if you'd care to retire. Sure. Take me with you. Thank you, Awoo. I think I stole it from Spice. I stole the layout from Spice. Just like home, I guess. Oh, it is pretty though. You. Not this guy again. Tell me he doesn't.
You're the warrior of light from the source.
Tell me he doesn't look just like the guy from the trailer, though.
What? Did you just... You can hear me? Oh, gods, how long has it been? That was what I called myself in your world. The Warrior of Darkness. My real name is Ardbert. I used an alias in the source, a daft one, looking back. If you recall my tale, it was my comrades and I who caused the flood.
Yeah.
We thought our home doomed. And so we listen to their
You
asses.
like him?
Let them guide us to the source and try to hasten their goddamned ardor. I remember when we fell, defeated by you and yours. I remember our audience with Minfilia, how she listened to our pleas and returned our souls to the First. The flood was poised to swallow Norvrant. Minfilia and my friends, they surrendered what little they had left to hold it back. Just faded away, leaving me to bear witness. Tell me, do you know the year? How much time has passed since we caused the flood? A 100 years. 100 long years.
Was it worth it? No.
My hands find no purchase. My gestures catch no eye, and my pleas, be they whispered or screamed, reach not a single ear. I am a shade, cursed to do naught but drift.
Honestly, you kind of have this coming, in my opinion.
I feel as if I've been walking forever. I hardly noticed when my mind and body began to fray at the edges. Then bang! My senses were sharp again.
Oh, you're right.
I felt like a fish being reeled in, and before I knew it, I found myself in this room. Why is it that you can see me? What are you even doing here, come to that? You were summoned to save the First. A waste of time. This world is beyond saving, like those who try to save it. Muddled as my mind may be, I've not forgotten that. But if fate has brought me to you, the one person in this God's forsaken world who can see and hear me, then perhaps there is a reason I endured. If I can find out why I was left behind, then maybe I can bring this journey of mine to an end. Well, I'll be watching, Warrior of Light. But do me a favor. Be careful out there. This world has had its fill of heroes.
Oh, that was such a good line. Very clean. Oh, I am not exercising a ghost. Huh, that is way above my pay grade. I love sleeping in my full set of armor. Welcome back. That was a lot. Okay. Okay, let me shift. Ellen's laying on my leg, so it's a little tough, but... yeah. I will stretch. Look who's back to following me. It's Daniel. Well, hydrate. Let me get the stretch going. I hope y'all are keeping hydrated too. I just like watching Dan run around. Mistress Lobo, the Exarch awaits you within. I want to see my friends. Okay, Dan.
Ah, how did you find your new quarters? I trust you were able to rest? That is good to hear. Should you want for anything, pray let me know. Now, let us return to the subject of the Scion's whereabouts. This map shows the lands of Norvrand, the only area to be spared the flood of light. The Crystarium is here, in the region known as Lakeland. To the north is the fairy kingdom of Il-Meg. That is where you'll find Urianger. To the east lies the once prosperous civilization of Rak-Tika. Your Stola is stationed there, in the heart of the forest. Alas, neither location can be reached without considerable difficulty. As such, I would suggest you first seek out one of the twins, each of whom is stationed but a short flight from the Crystarium. Alphino is on Calusia, an island off the western shore. It is home to a city called Yulmore, where the rich and privileged while away their days in idleness.
Of course, that's where Alphino is.
For his part in furthering our cause, Alphino journeyed there to meet with the citizenry and forge alliances. From what I hear, he has since kept himself busy gathering information around the main settlement. Alize, meanwhile, traveled south to the arid wastes of Armarang. They lie upon the very edge of the habitable world.
Is work going
where the flood
okay?
of light was halted. Those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin Eaters. In contrast to her brother, Alize felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy.
Oh God.
And thus, she sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information on our foe.
Hell yeah, you deserve your lay down. And it's Friday!
So, will it be Calicia or Armarang? It matters not which you choose to visit first. Simply inform me once you have made your decision, and I will see to it that you are provided with a suitable mount.
I can't bring my own mounts, but I just got Fenrir!
Ah, but you must be wondering about Thancred. He has taken up with a new companion, and is presently engaged as a wandering hunter of Sin Eaters.
Of course he is.
Being ever on the move, his whereabouts are often difficult to ascertain, but I am certain your paths will cross ere long.
Yeah, Thax, I was thinking similar. You'll visit Alphino and Kalisa then. Excellent. As I mentioned, your destination is an island off the west coast, so you'll need a mount capable of making the journey. Here's the letter of introduction. Presented to Sem Jemai. I think you're mine. Master of Beasts at Temino's Rookery, and he'll take care of you. When you see Alphino, be sure to pass on my warmest regards. Not the rich. It's just where we're going first. Oh, not yet. I guess I could pick them both up, right? Does it matter? Can I pick them both up? You ready to depart for Areng? Alize will be overjoyed to see you safe. I know she was particularly concerned for your well-being. She impressed upon me how regrettable the timing of her summoning was, repeatedly. I only hope that my part in sending you to her will garner me some measure of forgiveness. Here, this is a letter of introduction addressed to the man named Cassard, master of a merchant caravan. There are few who know the ways of the desert as well as he does. Find him at the Amaro launch, and he will see that you reach your destination. Alright, we'll go see Alize first. Why not? Get me out of here. I'm sick of seeing this guy. Alize is wool-sexual for sure. A lot of people in this game. I also think Xenos is wool-sexual. I literally can't even use my mount. Yeah, for sure. I don't know when I fell in love with Xenos, and I don't know how it happened, TBH. But it happened, I guess. But as I said to Hottie, it's not a sexual thing. I have no sexual interest in him. It's a totally asexual attraction. If you come looking for work, I might have a spot for another guard. You fought it so hard. I did. Oh, a friend of the Exarch, hoping to meet someone in Areng, are you? Then I shall be your guide. I was about to set off for your outpost there, as a matter of fact, so we can leave right away, assuming you have everything you need. No, not Rat Boy Emmett, not Selk Boy. Food was good? That's good. All set. Then off to the unforgiving sands we go. Yeah, good. Aether compass. Yep, alright. I know the deal. I love getting experience points for my level 80 character. Fuck.
Areng. From this parched earth, the nation of Nabath, Areng once rose. When I journeyed here, long ago, I spoke with a sun-weathered elder. He told me Areng meant majestic land in the language of his people.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm excited to get to experience it.
Were it not for the light's unrelenting onslaught.
Yeah, if only someone hadn't caused the flood. Someone in his band of clowns. Oof, no matter how many times I come here, the heat never fails to catch me off guard. Don't be surprised when the temperature drops at night, though. The sky is still bright, of course, but it gets brisk enough to make you shiver. Now, the Exarch's letter said I was to take you to the inn at Journey's Head, which is where this Alice friend of yours is staying. But that's a fair old distance, so I propose we make a stop in Moored Soak to break up for the trek, allowing me to attend to some business, and you to enjoy the local hospitality. Sound good? Good. Alright, you lot, I'm off, and I better not see the goods covered in sand when I get back. Okay, off they go. Right, we head southwest, straight as an arrow. Literally, I'm almost level 81. Oi. Oh? Not the sheep, okay? Not the sheep. Yeah. Which I gotta respect his, you know, dedication to himself. I gotta respect. Look at all these weird things. If they know it's good for them, they won't fuck with me. Stop here a moment. This is your first visit to Amareg, is it not? Before you cross the river stand, you need to turn around and feast your eyes on that. One sec. On the Aether Current. Thanks, guy. I really thought he was about to say, don't forget to get the Aether Current. The view. They built them big, didn't they? That's Khazar Sharl. The forest meant to protect the northern reaches of Nabath Arang. Seeing what was left behind, I believe it when they say that was once of Norvrant's mightiest nations. At least until the flood came along, great chunks of Nabath Arang's lands were lost to the light, its great city included. The few who survived didn't see much point in staying. Most of them, anyway. No, not many chose to come here these days, not with everything in ruins. Even that hulking great fortress has become little more than an Amaro roost for me and my caravan. But not everywhere is as deserted as this place. Just wait until you see Mordsock. Let's press on, shall we? We just needed to stop for his little monologue. Oh, now it's messed up my things. No, wait, hold on. Go up. Right there. And then right there. And then right there. Okay. We'll take it. I will hydrate. Just give me one sec. Oh, my fanny back. I'm just gonna slap him on my hotbar for right now. I spent a year saving up the MGP for this. I need to enjoy it. Oh my god, the fire bloom! It's from here? Oh my lord. That's crazy. The music is like haunting, very nice. No fate. How's work going for you, Hawk? I hope you're having a good day. Here we are, Mordsock. By the blessed shadow, I love this town. Mordsock, not just full of Mord, but Humes and all manner of others too, has long been a refuge for folk displaced by the flood, so the population is nothing if not diverse. Oh, have you met a Mord before? They might look like shifty little blighters, but a more welcoming lot than you could ever wish to meet. Speaking of which, we should pay our respects to Master Gingen. I'll go ahead and let him know we've arrived. Okay, you got it. Hello. I wanted to buy something, but the game will not let me. Skywatcher? What do they do? I have to ask. A wise woman once said that she who does not pay heed to the skies will most surely get wet. Sound advice, if you ask me. Would you like to hear what the skies tell us this fine day? Sure. The weather? Have you not seen the sky? Today, tomorrow, and every day henceforth will be plagued by everlasting light. I see. She was very helpful. He's just a little guy.
Master Gengen, this is the friend of the Exarch I was telling you about.
Very good, very good. Though friend or no, all are welcome in Maud Souk.
Souk is Mordish for city. As things stand, this souk boasts the largest and busiest marketplace in all Armorang. You'll find ore from the mines here, of course, but all manner of other things too, many of them rare. As I told you before, not many visit Armorang by choice, but Maud Souk's a different story. Merchants come from miles around to purchase the relics the Maud dig up.
Hello, Troper. It's so good to see you. How are you?
That they do. For Maud do not dismiss the spoils of the earth. We clean them and polish them and reveal to the world their true value. That is why they come here.
Yes, we're going for Alisei
away,
first.
Come with much money.
But I love Alphino too. Don't get it twisted.
And so our souk is always busy, busy, busy. No such thing as a thing no one needs.
You say that every time, Master Gengen. Some sort of family motto, wasn't it? Or perhaps a Maud philosophy, for which we should all be very grateful. Would that everyone was so willing to take in refugees regardless of race or creed. Now then, if you intend to spend any time here, you'll want to gain the trust of the locals.
Great, so do I have to talk to everybody?
And there's a little custom all newcomers are expected to observe.
The cracking of the coin purse. You buy one thing from the market. Price can be low or high, just as long as you buy.
As the good Maud says. In fact, the Exarch sent a little something to cover this very expense.
Good. Not made of money over here.
A Verbert gold piece, no less. The first I've held in years.
Verbert gold? Real Verbert gold?
Here, newcomer, crack your coin purse with me.
No, no, you want my goods, newcomer. I have jars and pots all smooth and shiny.
Over here!
Come and look!
You buy, you buy.
I'm enjoying it so far, but I'm miffed about him not being able to send my friends home.
This one must still journey through the barrens. Nothing bulky, nothing heavy, no pots. Nothing better for the road than a full belly. Spend that piece at Ronron's place, yes? Eat for 3 before you leave.
Do I get to pick what I spend my money on? It's very pretty though, and I'm interested in the story. I'm just... Tancred's been here for 5 years. Oh, I don't get to pick. I do have to buy food. Welcome to Ronron's Traveler. I have wares to empty your purse and fill your belly. Take your time, stare and sniff before you choose. No drilling on the merchandise, yes? I see. Let's see. I call that mush loaf. The middle is stuffed with bittersweet cactus fruit so that even if the bread dries out, it's still moist inside. Keeps you going in the heat. In the Exarch's defense, I can't believe you're defending him. Oh, can I not see what that is? Worms. Nice. Everyone's favorite, plump white worms slathered in honey. Once you eat a glazed wriggler, you'll never want any other treat. Yeah, I was wondering. Can I eat Ron Ron? No, I don't think so. Skewers. Oh, you'll like those. Chewy skewers. Find small frogs hiding under rocks, spear with a stick, then roast over fire. Crackly on the outside, gooey on the inside. Perfect for snacking. That's my ever-burning bounty, made with the best parts of the lizard, cured with special spicy spices. Some find the smell challenging, but it'll warm you up in the chilly desert nights. They all look tasty, yes? Which to choose? Which to choose? Mush loaf. Ah, very wise. You all wither on the sands with a gut full of cactus fruit filling. You have the gold. And done! One Voiburete honor buys you 40 loaves. What? 40? That's a lot. That's a lot of gnomes. Listen, Palm, the Exarch just pulled poorly on the gacha. It took them all the other scions to get the 5-star wool they were hoping for. I mean, I can relate to that struggle, but I'm still mad. And they hit the pity timer, me and Honkai. Our visitor invites us to feast. Let us all give thanks for her great generosity and small appetite. Consider your corn porridge cracked. I am pleased to accept your custom, and Gengen will be pleased that you honored ours. Keeping the merchandise down, yes? No returns. I am a 5-star for sure, you're right. They seem less like mushloaf sandwiches and more like mushloaf hot pockets. Because of how they're made. I was watching from here, Lobo. You honored our custom and with great relish. You will always be welcome in Mordsock. If you need anything in Areng, we're here to provide. Are you psychic? What do you mean? I'm making Hot Pockets right now. Oh shit. Nom 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 nom. You have courage, my friend. Ronron's wares are more exotic than harmful. But I don't envy you the belly ache you'll have on the morrow. Right, now that you've eaten, I expect you're eager to get back on the road. Would you mind if we delayed our departure a touch? I have a few deals left to close before I can conclude my business here in Mordsock. Oh, offering your services, are you? Well, an assistant would certainly help hurry things along. I have a receipt here for some goods that need picking up from the market. I'll properly paid for it. You'll just need to do the lifting and carrying. I'll go and take care of some last-minute haggling then. See you in a bit. Okay. I like the intense music when I'm picking up groceries, ostensibly. Oh. Oh, okay. table, cactus, iron ore. Okay. Epic grocery shopping. Yeah. Mill. I did need something from Mill. Oh, hello, Cass. Why am I Bozo now? Why am I Bozo the Clown? What did I do? Mill. Collected from Mole. I see. No. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Bozo the Clown skit? I didn't do a Bozo the Clown skit. Bone, no. Not you. I must have just not gone far enough. Bill, no. No. I need Mole and Don. Oh, here's Don. Oh, Mole. Oh, thank you so much for the resub. Thank you, Cass. That's kind of crazy. It's already been 2 months. Jesus. But thank you. I appreciate it, even though you think I'm a clown. You can possibly change my mind with a better offer. What? Are you not Mole? Okay, that's what I thought. Honestly, my sense of time is like totally fucked, so. Okay, Thol and Tholton. I did that though. Okay, Thon, yes, and Thol. Okay, those names are very similar. Well, I'm happy to have had you here for a month. We love Cass in this house. You came with Cassara, yes? Good. I can finally stop thinking about that sack. Please, take your prickly purchase. Okay, just one more. Over halfway done with 2023. It's a great question. I have no idea. I feel like I just did my New Year's stream, you know? I have been here for years, very homely. Well, I'm glad. Here he is, the whole tone. Well, I've been streaming for 1 year. It'll be 2 years next February. Cassard sent you, so maybe 1.5 years almost. Cassard sent you, did he? Right, yes. What kind of ore was it again? Shit. Shit, sorry. Iron ore, okay. Okay, all done. Thank you, Troper. Don't tell me you've been around the entire market already. Aye, that's a lot, alright. Good work. And quick work, too, considering you've not set foot in the place before. I thought you wanted to sit in a city like the Exarch, but something tells me you're not a stranger to visiting strange lands. Unfortunately, your efficiency presents something of a problem. I'd hoped to conclude all my business before your turn. Seems there's some confusion over one of the orders I placed. I'll have to drag in my middleman and sort this mess out. I'm sorry to make you sit around and twiddle your thumbs. Cassard, it feels like an age since I saw you. Well, if it isn't the lovely Tesseline, it has been a while, but your timing couldn't be better. Our loveliest branch yet? Huh? This lady was on her way to meet Alice. I'm supposed to be taking her into your corner of the desert, but a misplaced order has commandeered my attention. Wait, I know who you are. Alice has told me so much about you. You're Lobo, aren't you? I knew it! How wonderful to meet you in the flesh after hearing all those stories! I'm Tesseline. I work as a carer at the inn, and I've gotten to know Alice quite well since she took up guard duties there. Okay. Do you want me to take over as Lobo's guide, Cassard? My shopping's all done and packed for the road, so it would be no trouble. That would be a great help, thank you. Well, it looks like you'll be able to head straight out after all. My caravan and I will be in the area for a while yet. Seek me out when you've had your fill of Amarang, and I'll send you back to the Crystarium. You got it. Right, Troper? Right? You get me. I'm almost done with my big water bottle. I'll say it's been desperate to see you, Lobo, so let's get you here sooner rather than later. Pride Month is over! It's Pride, what did you say, Awu? Pride Eternity? Is that what you said? The inn isn't so hard to find, really. You can actually see the top of the rock spires from here. You just need to swing around the ridge, then head south. Come on, I'll get my supplies together and meet you outside. Actually, hold. Yeah, I've seen people talking about Pride Wrath. It's actually Disability Pride Month this month. So I'm disabled and proud. Yes. Quest sync. Okay, I don't know what that means. Greetings, friend. You like helping people, yes? Maybe you can help me too. You see, my son Gun makes me very proud, but very worried. He works very hard, too hard for his own good. He follows orders, yes, follows them until someone tells him to stop. This is very dangerous. Bad for his health. I need you to speak to him, persuade him to rest. He should be near the Red Sarai, probably leaving no stone unturned in his search for relics. Please tell him his father orders him to stop. Oh, no. Oh, all the way back there? Okay, I'll catch that on the way out. Just good to have the quest, though. All set. I should probably mention the wildlife. While most of them will leave you be if you keep your distance, the local coyotes have learned to prey on folk heading home from the markets. Well, Cass, I'm so glad you mentioned it, because this game, Final Fantasy XIV, the critically acclaimed MMORPG, has a free trial up through the award-winning expansion Heaven's Word, which is my favorite expansion. I haven't played I'm in Shadowbringers. I don't want to hear about it. And it's up to level 60 with no time limit. Isn't that crazy? And if you do start playing the game and you buy it, please use my referral code, because then I get fun things. So, just saying. I can usually swing a sword well enough to fend them off, but I may have loaded myself down with too many bargains today. Peak Fiction. Shadowbringer, Peak Fiction, will not be challenged. Troper, I just started it. But this is what I'm just... never mind. Yes, thank you. Okami, did you just have that copy-pasted at all times? Or do you have a hotkey for it? You're like, if I hit print screen, it slaps it down. Do you think you can handle any beast to try to make a meal of us? Yes, I can. I figured. I thought you might. Alice was trying to say how much he... I mean, let's get going, shall we? Yes. I'm happy to take care of us. That's what I do. Take care of everybody. Oh, wrong button. Tab. I love when you talk free to me. What? Sorry, there wasn't much time to shout a warning. Were you bitten? Those things can be nasty. And yet hardly a match for you, it seems. I always thought Alice was strong, but in her mind, she was never... that makes sense. Well, we should push on. It might be best if you scout ahead and clear out any coyotes that have our scent. I'll wait here so you can fight without any distractions. Okay, I'll check my dooms. Oh, hell yeah. I do love Yotsuyu a lot. I like Stormblood, and I have a love-hate relationship with Stormblood. Well, oh, thank you for the half pass, heart. Thank you. And Ignis, if you need to get some rest, please get some rest. You don't have to stay here. Please take care of yourself. Well, I always appreciate everyone dropping by. I have moves I can't even use. Me and Stormblood have a love-love relationship. That's fair. I just felt like parts of it weren't done very well. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like my voice. But I did like Stormblood a lot. Thank you. I will hydrate and stretch. Okay, that was a good one. Comfy low. I feel like when I started streaming forever ago, I was a lot more like...
Whenever feasible, one should always try to eat the root.
So true. A lot more like high energy. I think I'm more cozy now. I like cozy. Those are the streams I prefer watching, cozy ones. Oh, thank goodness you're back. I could hear the howling and snarling from here. Frightful creatures.
Calm fills our throats till we blissfully choke.
Thank you. Let's hope the rest have seen your handiwork and know to avoid us now. I need to get these supplies back to the inn. Obviously, it's too smart for most people. I just think that the... Wait, I want Finny. I just think that... I honestly think maybe it was just a little too much story jam-packed in. Like focusing on the liberation of both places was a little rough. Well, no, I know it's a joke. I was just talking about my feelings about it. I was just having a joke. I was just about, I know it's a joke, blah, 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 blah. Anyway. This is it. Thanks to you, I didn't have to drop my shopping even once. Come to think of it, I'm glad I didn't make the trip alone. Thanks for that head pat talk. Seems you ended up escorting me. I'll have to pay for the favor somehow. But first, let's head inside, shall we? You're very sweet, talk. You're perfect, little beau. Oh, you're perfect too, thanks. Welcome to the inn at Journey's Head. You might be our first visitor from the Crystarium since Alice arrived. It's not much, but it's home for the afflicted and a handful of carers. You don't know. I don't think I've met anyone besides Alice who is so unfamiliar with our situation here. Most folk have grown up knowing someone who knew someone. I might leave out something obvious, so it may be best to have Alice give you the full explanation. Oh, this is on. Yeah, I get you. 1 sec, ma'am. Let me touch the aetherite. Yeah, catching the sword really hit. Now, where is she? I think she might be out on patrol. You could wait, I suppose, but why not go out and surprise her? She usually takes a look at things from a watchtower first, so you might be able to catch her there. It's not far. Head out the south side and you'll soon see it. I'll stay behind, in case she comes back while you're gone. Oh, hello, Aether Current. I see you. Ase is nowhere to be seen, but you spot fresh footprints on the ground, and they look to be about the right size. Small footprints lead off to the northwest. Talking hard. Ew. Footprints continue to the northwest. Excuse me, Gil, man. Think of all the fighting I'd have to do if I wasn't over-leveled. That is blinding. I'd be so overwhelmed here.
Get back here!
Is that... It can't be.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just a lesser sin eater. Nothing to write home about. I knew you'd turn up sooner or later, but I had been hoping for sooner.
She can't show how excited she is. I understand.
How are you?
She missed me. You can tell.
We've fought them to a standstill then. The Exarch did say that the Empire seemed to have drawn back when he last looked in on the source. But without knowing for sure how fast time was passing there, I couldn't help worrying that a lot might have happened since then. I'm heartily relieved to hear that it hasn't, just as Alphino must have been. As you can imagine, both he and Urianger were desperate to hear the news from home when I arrived. I haven't actually seen Thancred and Y'shtola yet, but they will have heard all the latest developments from the Exarch by now, or should have at least.
Yeah.
When I think of how frantic Tataru and the others must be, I want nothing more than to rush back and reassure them.
This is why I'm mad.
But we still haven't found a way to reverse the summoning. And even if we had, we couldn't just ignore Urianger's vision.
Yeah, we could.
He may use 10 words where 1 would suffice, and they may often obscure as much as they reveal. But on this matter, he was as clear as day. I do not doubt for one moment that he saw what he claims. Nor how difficult it must have been to speak about them. The 8th Umbral Calamity and your death aren't exactly topics for idle conversation.
Ninja, Dan.
As much as I might want to go home, I don't want to go home to that. We can't allow the rejoining to happen, which means we have to save the first from the Sin Eaters.
We don't even know that's gonna fix anything. I don't know about this, guys.
That great wall of white is a remnant of the Flood. 100 years ago, the balance in the First tipped decisively in favor of light. From that moment, it rose and swelled with each passing day.
Aw, Hawk, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you. Thank you, Hawk. I appreciate it.
A colossal wave.
You're so sweet to
of pure
me.
light, drowning everything in its wake. Only Norvrant was spared. For the most part, living things are composed of ether of various different aspects. But when exposed to such a flood, their etheric harmony is shattered, and their natural form breaks down. Then they either perish, or are warped into mindless abominations. Yes, that's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the Flood.
Man, that sucks.
Once the change is wrought, there is no going back. In that instant, they are gripped by an insatiable appetite for ether, and will happily gorge themselves on any living thing within reach.
Dan.
Even that is not the worst of it. The stronger Sin Eaters can plant light in us, like seeds in soil, corrupting our ether, and triggering the birth of new monstrosities. They are creatures of base instinct, that exist only to feed and to multiply. They feel no pity, know no remorse, and are utterly deaf to reason. Which is why they must be destroyed. Every last one of them. The infirmary is full of the Sin Eater's victims, left here to spend their final hours waiting for the change to overtake them.
Oh, my heart. It aches. It's just a matter of time. More for some, less for others. Those patients will all become monsters in the end. And to add insult to injury, the afflicted are feared, shunned, cast out of society, and exiled here to the edge of the world. The only good thing I have to say about this hellish place is that it has served me well as training ground. Tesleen and the others have also been kind enough to share their knowledge of the Sin Eaters, which is knowledge I can now share with you, while you help me finish my patrol, of course. Here's what we'll do. I'll take the east side of the inn, and you clear the west. That way you can have undiluted experience with the resident terrors. These marks in your map are where the usual trouble spots are. You can assume that any beast with a white hide or carapace is a Sin Eater, but you'll know for sure soon enough when they come slavering after your aether. Remember, it's kill or be killed with these monsters. Once you've slain whatever's prowling around here, we can rendezvous back at the north entrance. Good hunting. Alright. Come, Fenny, let's go! Forgiven Cowardice. These names are really fascinating. Yes, Elton. I know you want to snuggle. I know. Sand sucker. Some kind of torture device, really? That's rough. Nothing here. More of my fire bloom. This one's called Tender Love. Is that a torture device? I think I've done my due diligence. I thought there might be one or two lurking in the fringes. Nothing out of the ordinary for this area. I expect you noticed it yourself, but individually, these lesser sin eaters are no more deadly than any natural predator you might encounter in the desert. It's when they appear in numbers that they pose a threat. Much like the void scent, they have an unfortunate tendency to flock to their strongest kind. Thus, when a powerful sin eater goes on the hunt, it might be attended by a veritable swarm of weaker kin. Imagine an army of such creatures descending on a village or hamlet. That's the basic idea behind my patrols, to cull their ranks often enough that their numbers won't be overwhelming when the big ones come out to play. You've certainly helped on that front. Let's report our victories to Tesleen, shall we? LSA tells me you helped on her patrol. You have our thanks, and my apologies for leading you from one battle to another ever since the moment we met. In any case, I'm glad to see the two of you found each other. You have no idea how badly LSA has missed your company. Everything is always, if Lobo were here, she would... That's an exaggeration, and I don't sound like that either. I was simply trying to view matters from another perspective, and I respect Lobo's methods. Honestly, after seeing her in action, I can understand why. She does, which is precious. The way she leaps into the fray without hesitation, it really is something to behold. I might be a little smitten myself. All the girls want me! To the kiss of a lash. I see. Thank you, Troper. I'm only teasing, though I've no doubts she deserves all the admiration she gets, just as you do. She got jealous for a second there. I'd love to lay out a welcome meal, but the duties I put off when I went to the market are still waiting for me. There are 101 things that need doing. I'm sorry, but would you mind waiting here with LSA? What, and twiddle our thumbs while you work yourself to death? Surely there's something we can help you with. I could do with a hand, it's true. Thank you. You can start by helping me sort out the larder, LSA. While I do that, could you tend to a few patients, perhaps? There are 3 in particular I meant to visit. It's just a matter of saying a few words to them and seeing that their skin isn't caked in sand. Their names are Pawnil, Todden, and Halric. They may not give much in the way of response, but I promise they'll be pleased to meet someone new. Thank you. Todden glances up at you blankly, but you notice the tension in his face eases slightly. Thank you, Troper. Halric remains utterly still as you wipe the sand from his cheek. The texture of his skin has hardened into something akin to plaster. You seen the patients? How were they? Good, that's good. I knew they would enjoy meeting you. I'm concerned about Halric, though. I'll have to speak with the other carriers, but I think his time may be near. We shall leave you to that discussion then. I was going to take Lobo to Mordstock if you have any errands that need doing. Well, I suppose there is one thing. Would you pick up a nectarine from the markets, please? Casside's caravan just passed through, so Ron should have some fresh fruit. Come then, Lobo. There's something I want you to see. Right after we stop at Ron's stall, of course. Thank you, Troper. Just let me TP. whatever. 100 of my gil for this. You're gonna love what happens next. Yeah, whenever someone says that, it's always a great omen, don't you think? Oh, back again, are you? You need another taste of Ron Ron's wares? Actually, we're looking to buy a nectarine. Do you have any in stock? Oh yes, nectarines, peaches, grapes, fresh and juicy. Given how richly caked you cracked your coin purse with me, I might still owe you food. Here, take this one, free of charge. Gods, I've never seen a ward merchant give something away for nothing before. How much coin did you spend here? Oh yes, I'll take a jar of honeyed worms as well. Oh no, they're not for me. It's an offering of sorts. Ahem, the worms, if you please. Only the best wrigglers for you. Come again, my friends. Right, that's our shopping chores taken care of. Let's head up past the 8th right to the main tower. The view I want to show you can only be seen from its very top. Here are your precious worms. That buys us a trip to the top of the tower, does it not? Glazed wrigglers, you actually brought them! I really shouldn't let you. But just this once, alright? Only once. Never fails. Shall we?
Look, over there, where the wall is broken. Do you see what lies beyond? That's what the land became after the light flooded in. An empty white nothingness. Life cannot exist in such conditions. The primordial light would wreak havoc on the body's etheric balance. That nectarine you bought, it's Halric's favorite fruit. Most of the patients, Halric included, survived the attacks of powerful eaters. But their fate was sealed all the same. The monster's corruption has entered their bodies, and their very essence is being subsumed by light. The twisted state of the world itself just makes matters worse. Under normal circumstances, a person's ether naturally tends to equilibrium. But for these poor souls, the opposite is true. Sooner or later, every single one of them will turn. Tesleen and the patients, they all know this. They know what has to be done before the change goes too far, before the eater within takes over.
Oh no.
The preferred method is mixing poison into their favorite food. In my time here, I've borne witness to a lot of last meals. I feel just as helpless as before. No matter how hard I fight, it's never enough. But it's a war I mean to wage, nonetheless. Speaking of wars, do you remember how I made you promise not to leave me and then promptly collapsed?
Yes.
Well, let's just say I had a few choice words for the Exarch concerning the timing of his summons.
God, she has every right to be angry. I feel her anger.
But even if the fault lay with someone else, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd abandon you on the battlefield. So I swore that I'd make up for my absence there by making a difference here. And that's what keeps me moving forward, even when things seem hopeless. On which note, it's time we headed back. The longer we keep Tesleen waiting, the harder this will be for her.
Alice is such a good character. I'm glad I was able to show you that. When it comes to understanding the catastrophe which befell the first, one glimpse of an empty wasteland beyond the wall is worth more than an hour of Uriange's lecturing. I don't know why water makes me burp. And I need you to know that beyond a doubt that Tesleen has no other choice. The nectarine will be a kindness. It isn't just the threat posed to others. When a person becomes an eater, the pain appears to be excruciating. The carers are truly fond of their wards and would spare them that suffering. It is their way of fighting back against a fate worse than death. Fuck. Because you swallow water with it? Water and air. Oh, that makes sense. I was worried I was a freak for a second. Libo drinking water like a weirdo. Yeah, can you believe it? I just think I burp more drinking water than I even do like drinking soda. I guess I love that air. You're back. I hope you had a nice time. Did you manage to find a nectarine? Thank you. Alice has explained why I wanted this, has she? I can see it in your eyes. But we may not need it just yet. I spoke with the others and we decided to keep an eye on Halric for now. Thanks to you though, if his time does come suddenly, we'll be ready to send him on his way with a taste of happier days. Well, nothing is going to happen for a little while yet, so let's see if we can lighten the mood. We don't want our gloomy faces worrying the patients. I think it's time for that welcome meal, don't you? Take a seat, and I'll make us a nice stew. This is fine, yeah.
Speak up if you'd like another helping. I made a little bit more than usual today.
And you've added something special to the broth, if I'm not mistaken.
Aye, well, it's not often we have visitors from the Crystarium, so I may have thrown in a few extra bits and bobs. That's what I like to hear. Give me a moment to warm up the pot.
I don't know what you mean, but Frey already turned into me, and I fought me.
In a place like this, you learn to take what moments of happiness you can get. I remember when I first came here with my mother. She was showing the early signs. I knew there was no way to save her, but I just couldn't face what needed to be done. That's the way of it for most people. Why they travel from arms to stay here.
I love Teslian.
Beaten, broken souls come to wait out the inevitable, to receive the mercy of a painless death. When my mother finally left this world, I was mad with grief, but also thankful that her passing was a peaceful one. It's never easy, ending a life you've cared for, even when you believe they go on to a better place. I often find myself wishing the Warrior of Darkness would come and do that part for me.
The Warrior of Darkness?
You've never heard the tale? I'm not sure where it began, but every child in Norvrent could tell you a version of it. Warrior of Darkness, servant of death, take care of our souls at our dying breath. Let sinners and eaters of sin go with thee, that all may return to the sunless sea.
Writings down?
Well, that's the version I was taught anyway. It's just an old bedtime story. He's certainly never deigned to visit us here.
Which is a good thing, surely. He sounds rather ominous.
Do you think so? I always liked the idea that he treated every soul the same, even the Sin Eaters.
They're coming.
Tesleen! Have you seen Halric? I swear, I only took my eyes off him for a moment.
Oh no. Lobo, Alice, we have to go look for Halric. I don't know what's gotten into him, but if he's wandering out there alone... We'll assign search areas and split up. Any idea where he might be headed? No, he's never done anything like this before, but it can't be a coincidence that the other patients are suddenly so agitated. They can sense something. In any case, let's keep the search close to the inn. Halric isn't very sure of his feet, so he won't have gone far. I'll search the east side. Please, Halric. Please be alright. I'll cover the north and west. You take everything from here to the south. North. I used to have horns before I was a cat. You see no sign of Halric. Maybe he went further west. Come on, Fanny. We gotta go. I'm only mostly panicking. I will hydrate, Hawk. Thank you. I will stretch. I appreciate. Take a sippy. I hope everyone else is hydrating too. And be sure to move around a little bit. Oh, was I going the wrong way? Oh, I was going the wrong way. If only I TP'd with Fanny. Oh wait. Or did I? I don't know. I wasn't looking. Scan your surroundings in search of Halric and suddenly find yourself under attack. Do I have to 6 myself? Yep. I think we found him. Maybe that wasn't him. Maybe that was just another rando. Uh-oh. Not the cutscene.
Any sign of him? No luck then. But he surely can't have gone far. We should keep looking. The Sin Eaters are out in force, and if we don't find him soon, you can be sure they will. Did you see the size of that thing? It must be one of the nasty ones. Wherever it's going, it can only mean trouble. After it!
Oh boy. I wish I was Dark Knight. I need to level. I need to level. Hell yeah.
Ulrich!
Oh my god, she's so badass.
We have to run!
No!
Tesleen! No!
No! No!
I'm in danger.
We all deserve happiness, wherever we can find it.
Oh, Tesleen.
The time left to you is precious. No one should die in pain. Mother, I...
Oh. No. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. No.
No, 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 no!
Forgive me, Alice.
Everything is awful. I'm sorry, Lobo. I tried to tell the carriers what happened, but I can't be the shoulder they lean on. Not like this. It's just so unfair. Tesleen was always so cheery with the patients, telling them not to be scared, that there wouldn't be any pain. Of all the people in the world to suffer such a fate. I imagine you're just as shocked as the rest of us, so I appreciate what you're doing here. Me, I can barely. I don't have the words. Without a body, we can't even give her a proper burial. And she cared about that sort of thing, about giving people the chance to say their goodbyes. Ulrich is as unresponsive as ever. He stands motionless, staring into the sky where the Sin Eaters made their escape. Thank you. What you're doing, it means a lot to them. To me. Sorry to interrupt. We realized we hadn't thanked you for rescuing Alric. You weren't hurt at all, were you? Hurt? There wasn't even a fight. Too slow. And I thought I could protect you. You can't blame yourself for things beyond your control. You brought Alric back safe and sound. No one could have done any more. I'm sorry, but I've come to a decision. I won't be continuing my role here. I hope you'll forgive me for leaving you, and that you will delay Alric's last meal for as long as you possibly can. Not until it's too late, of course. Just give him what time you can. We always do. Of course. She would have done the same. Farewell, Alric. Keep Teslian's words close to your heart. Wait, you're leaving this very moment? I understand how you must feel, but surely this is a bit hasty. Do you even have anywhere to go? I have a destination in mind, yes. And a purpose. This damn light, building without cease, is the reason we can't save those corrupted by the Eaters. But what if we corrected the balance? Even if it were only a little by little, even if it took years, it would surely make things better. Now hold on there. Everyone knows there's too much light, but how could you ever hope to get rid of it? You'd have to change the whole world. That's right. We should return to the Crystarium. I might not be able to repel the Eaters on my own, but I can still use the skills I have gained here to hurt them. Fuck. I never did get those Aetheryte tickets. No one ever dies in Final Fantasy XIV. Ugh, me. Search the nooks, search the crannies, search high, search low. Oh, sorry, I did not see you there. Are you lost? Father says I must rest. I will not do. No, no, I will stop, but not yet. I need something to show for my efforts. All this scrabbling, all this searching, and still no shinies. You came here to tell me to stop, but if I refuse, your job will not be finished, will it? That will not do either. Wait, I have an idea. You will help me find the shinies. My job will be over. Your job will be over. I can rest. Simple, yes? I must find the shinies. Look out under that rubble. One shiny. I can do that. I just need to return this guy to his dad real quick. Fuck. Fanny. Fanny, Fanny, Fanny. What did you find? Not more rubble, I hope. Oh, this looks very special. Such pretty patterns. Never seen one like this before. But how much is it worth? I'm an expert in finding shinies, not a historian. Perhaps we should ask someone. Okay, bye Cass. I hope you have a good time. Thanks for hanging out. Forgive me, Lobo. I couldn't stay there a moment longer. But I was serious about what I said. While the men and women at the inn battle against the blight with kindness, I must fight it in my own way, with steel. Miss Alice, is there anything I can get you? Your swiftest Amaro. I need to return to the Crystarium immediately. As you wish. Ugh, remind me to wear goggles if we ever fly over Mareg again. I've barely gotten the sand out of my eyes. But the wind did help clear my head at least. I think I'm ready to meet with the Exarch. We still need to talk about how we're going to wipe the Sin Eaters out. Shall we? Okay, I think that's a good place to leave it. I just wanted to do a short little 14 stream. I didn't expect to get my heart ripped out of my fucking chest. But thank you guys so much for keeping me company and for everyone who hung around me in game and stuff. I had such a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Definitely expect more Shadowbringers very soon. It in Crisis Core can be my main bags for a little bit, probably. But tonight, later, I'm going to stream again and I'm going to play some Mortuary Assistant. So be sure to, you know, keep an eye out for me because you'll see me again later. There's a new ending and the ending I didn't get before. So I'm excited to get them both. I'm going to see if there's someone to raid. And yeah, can't wait. Yeah, it should be really good. And this weekend, Dan and Hottie and I are streaming Outlast Trials. So that'll be good too. Lots of good stuff coming. Oh, perfect. Dusky's streaming. I haven't gotten to raid Dusky in a while. Got some good rest. I'm glad you did, Ignis. It was so nice to see you. Alright, let's go see Dusky. You know, Dusky's one of my dear friends. And if you're not following them, you should be, because they're really great. Okay. Bye-bye, everybody. I love you all very much. I love you, love you, love you. Be good to Dusky, okay? Bye-bye.